I'm joined here with head men's basketball coach Bob Sundvold, whose Tritons are back home Thursday to host William Jewell. Coach, you guys are coming off an 88-83 win at Truman State on Saturday, bounce back from a loss at Drury on Thursday. Talk a little bit about how you feel about your team bouncing back like that in your opening weekend of GLVC play.
Well, I feel great about the win at Truman. You know, it was a unique road trip for us. I don't know that we've ever in the GLVC have gone to Drury and then to Kirksville. So we had to deal with that and a little bit different travel situation. You know, the first game, Drury came out and played terrific, and they were really well prepared and well coached, and they shot lights out. And we were just never able to get back in the game. So we had to have a good practice on Friday in Kirksville. We did a good job of preparation. The staff did a great job on the scout, and I was really thrilled to see our competition level. I mean, I thought our guys came out and really competed, and we had some, outstanding performances. Elijah Watson with 23 points and 12 assists led us, but we had Davius Webster step up, make two big free throws. Steve Davis made some big shots. I thought we got good defensive play from Jason Towery and from Anthony Hughes, and I just think that it's getting a little better as you go into this season where your roles are being more established. And I thought the week was really big for a guy like Davius Webster, who played last year at St. Joe's and knows the league, but really maybe hadn't found footing here with us, and then this week was really come on and played well.
Yeah, Davius was your leading scorer at Drury. Talk a little bit about his play this year in that game.
Well, he's been really solid. I kidded him about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. I just said, you're kind of like that B minus student who you're never noticing him in school. He's a great guy. He comes in, he puts his work in. And I said, but there's got to be something there we need to see. And what we were really hoping is that he'd bring his defense, because I think, one, he's an athlete, he's combative, he's physical, and I think he does have a mindset that he can guard, and that's what we're kind of seeing now. And I don't think he's concerned much about the offensive end. I think things will happen for him in the flow of the offense, and it's really been good to see. But because we needed a little more leadership, and you got these freshmen that are doing great. Anthony Hughes has been terrific all year. Jose Grubbs has come along. Shane Wissink gives us some quality minutes. But they're going to go up and down. And the first weekend that you're on the road in the GLVC, these games are all different than what we've played. And we played Ferris early in the year, Grand Valley early in the year. They're good teams, but when you get in the conference play, you can tell it gets amped up a little bit. And so I think Davius has really provided some real good help there.
You've got 2 games this week. Most notably, you play William Jewell on Thursday night. They're undefeated, just got ranked number 20 in the nation this week. What do you think about that matchup, and what do the Tritons need to do to contain them?
Well, Jewell is having a terrific start and being undefeated. I think with Larry Holly as their coach, he's seen everything. He's been a head coach for 40, 50 years. I don't know. I mean, he's just a Hall of Fame guy, and he's got his team really playing well. I think they added some really key pieces in their recruiting. Byron Harp is a point guard who helps them. Keith Hayes is a guard that helps them. They're scoring at a high rate. They've got a huge differential in free throws, so they do a good job of defending without fouling. And I think the key for us is just we got to play tough, and we got to do a good job on the boards. And we got to keep that competition level, the competitive level that we had against Truman, and it's got to amp up a little bit more even though we're at home, because I think Jewell has really stepped things up.
Let's talk a little bit about senior Elijah Watson. He's leading the conference in assists with 7 per game, and he's had a couple of double-digit assist games this year, 14 and 12. Talk about what it's like to have a player like him on the court who kind of sees the floor and he can get the ball to the open guy.
Well, that's a stat that we all love, the fact that he can get other players' shots and get them in the game. I think the thing Elijah brings more than anything is he's just such a highly competitive guy, and we see it in practice. We see it in the way we put teams together in practice and who wins and who loses. But Elijah's highly competitive. I think he's a benefit to our team when he is more of an assist guy than a scorer, although the other night against Truman, he was able to score and he got the ball to the rim. But he makes Steve Davis, Anthony Hughes, Eric Dust, Jason Tower, he makes them all better because he can put a lot of pressure on the defense. He can dribble, penetrate the ball. And, again, being a senior, I think he and Steve Davis and DJ White all know, hey, this is their last go round, and we're kind of seeing that with these guys.
Talk a little bit about DJ White. You've got him back now. How is he kind of getting back into the game and progressing?
Well, it's tough. He's had 6 or 7 weeks out with a broken foot. And then, so now you have a little bit of a miss where you've been out, you've missed all of our offense, all of our defensive stuff that we put in that's different from last year. And then the conditioning factor. But he loves working, he loves putting in the time. And we were hoping that easily by the semester break he's going to be at full go. He was able to come back and play at Indiana State a couple weeks ago at Thanksgiving. And so I think he's a little ahead of where we thought he'd be. But he's going to really be great experience for us to add to our lineup. And he's going through the league like he has. He kind of knows what's expected. And he'll be a better rebounder than maybe what we've been getting. And he'll give us some outside shooting, which I think can always help.
All right. Thank you, Coach, and good luck this week.
Thank you, Marianne.